Okay guys, I am in the Dollarama now and I wanted to show you kind of the mass amount of stuff that they have at really good prices. And I'll show you some of the stuff I stock up on. So their zipper seal baggies are $1.25. Oh, can you see that? For a 50 pack. I do normally get those, but I'm actually stocked up on them. They've got parchment paper. I'm gonna knock this whole thing over. Oh no. It's $3.25, so you can really save some money by coming to these places. The Betty Crocker one is $2.25, and that's for 30 square foot. So they have tons of kitchen gadgets, everything you can possibly imagine, and then some. It's so worth going to check out your local dollar stores. All sorts of scented bags and garbage bags. These are the ones I typically get. Now it's 8 sacks and it's $2.25 for those. And like I said, they have everything. They have toilet paper, they have paper towels, you know, and all really good prices. All sorts of mops and brooms and spray bottles, and they have bathroom stuff like towels and shower curtains and toilet scrubbers and just everything. I mean, clothes pegs. I like to have some of these in my preps. See what I mean? So $1.75 for 36. You can really save some money. And then Christmas. I mean, they have a ton of Christmas. So this is all their like baskets and Tupperwares and totes and stuff like that. So like this is a 3-pack of organizers, little plastic ones, for $1.75. I mean, you can really bring a lot of order to your house or to your pantry by sticking things in these little organizers. And then cleaning stuff. These absorbers, I get these for inside the Zen Den, just to keep any odors out. Yeah, but they've got lots and lots of different things. They've got laundry soap and bleach and yeah, lots of like ice cube trays. See this? So it's $1.50, and it's got the little silicone bottom so they pop out easy. They've got glassware and travel bottles. Like usually you pay a lot for these, like stainless steel bottles, and this one's $4.75, and that's not bad price. You can even get a fancy glass one for $5. That's pretty cool, right? You can make your herbal teas in that and keep it cozy. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around and show you guys some of the things that they have. They've got dish racks and cupboard organizers and buckets and laundry baskets. See, how much is a laundry basket? These are pretty cute. What does it say? So $5. That's not so bad. And you can get a square one for $4.75. And lots of Tupperwares. And they're all in packs. Like this is a 4-pack. How much is this? Does it say? It does not say. Well, that's not going to help. But yeah, I think some of these have prices on them. I think it's $3.75 for the 4-pack, which is a great price. They have larger ones down there. And of course, energy drinks, but who needs that? So in their grocery aisle, they have got a ton of stuff. Oh, and glassware. I mean, they even have these stemless ones, the double-walled one, and you get a 2-pack for $5. You can get a 4-pack of 16-ounce glasses for $5. And you know, you can find a lot of stuff too. Like this one, this I get quite often. It's the Quick Oats, and it's $1.75 for a 16-ounce bag. Lots of stuff for baking and syrups and marmalades and jams and all your baking necessities. They even have these graham graham pie crust pre-done for $2.25. And look at all these glasses and cups and bowls and casserole dishes. You know, it's really worth taking the time to go and check these places out. So they have these gravy packs and whatnot, 2 for $1.50. You can get a little thing of minced garlic for $1.25. And those jars are reusable. Any of the jars that you get that have the one-piece lids, they're going to be reusable. And look at all these spices, $1 each. You know, what do you pay at the grocery store? Like $4 or $5? So that's a great deal. Lots of different types of salts available. A big old jug of vinegar for $2.25. Yeah, they've got so much. Now, this is the area I usually get a lot of my canning jars for doing my salves and my tinctures and whatnot. They've got a nice selection of different sizes, from really teensy tiny, and it's $1.75 for a 3-pack of these, which is perfect for doing your creams and whatnot in. They've got the bigger ones like this, which I use for my tinctures, and this is $4.75 for a 6-pack. Oh, these are new, but they have a plastic lid, so I would not get those. And they even have the full-size canning jars. So a 3-pack of pint jars is $3.50. They have the full-size mason jars for $1.50 each, which is a great price. See, I didn't break anything. What else they got? They got the snap lids for your canning. They've got the rings for canning. And then we're into like oven mitts and tablecloths. I mean, this is a good price for a tablecloth, right? To deck the halls or whatever. They've even got placemats and a good selection of tea towels. And then back over to the food, they have like canned salmon. They even have escargot in a can, you guys. A nice big can of mackerel for $1.75. Their tuna is $1 a can, which is a great price. And pastas. All their pastas are like $1.25 a bag. So this is 450 grams of macaroni for $1.25, which is a great price. They have got the rice noodles and jasmine rice and basmati rice. All sorts of pasta sauces. They even have the Hunts, and it's $2.25 for the can, so that's a pretty good price, right, compared to the grocery stores. So they have a really good selection. And then back over to here, look at, they even have flannel, Christmassy flannel pillowcases. That's really pretty. I actually think I'm going to grab those for my son, because it matches his decor, and he loves the Christmas holidays. So and look at this, they've got mats and rugs for your doorway, the plastic boot trays. Now, how much is this? Can I get down here? Let's see. So that's $4.50 for a nice boot tray. It's a fairly good size as well. And lots of noodle cups and noodles. So there's 3 for $1 here for the instant ramen noodles. And then I'm gonna go this way and back over to the household stuff. So they've got tons of hangers and stuff. Now for the animals, for the pet stuff, they have a ton of treats, canned dog food, all sorts of stuff. And what I really like is over here they have the freeze-dried treats for dogs, and it's only $2.50 for a bag of that. So that's a great one that you can open up the bags and fill a jar and vacuum seal it, and it'll be good on your shelf for a long time. They got all sorts of puppy pads and poop bags And they've got collars and leashes and all sorts of stuff. So let's keep going. Now, I don't normally go down this aisle. This is like the chips and the pops. And let's see, they have the salsa, the Tostitos salsa on for $4 a jar. And they also have the stuff. And who doesn't love that stuff? Lots and lots to look at. They have kombucha, the energy. I'm not really one for those energy drinks, guys. But they have the nice juices, the Minute Maid and Fruitopia. These are all $1.50 a container. They've got juice boxes and cranberry drinks. And then kids snacks for schools. I mean, these aren't the best, but in a pinch they work. Instant coffee, you can get a little jar for $1.25. All sorts of cookies, you guys. Cookies and look at all these different kinds of candies. I mean, even for filling up a stocking at Christmas time or anything, you can really save yourself some money on this. What else? I tend to get the nuts from here for my baking because one of the little packages is perfect for making like banana nut bread or whatever. They've even got your pharma in here, some Tylenol and Peptid and stuff. Let's see. And a lot of times in these places, they carry bread products, and it's usually the Italianos. So you can get hot dog buns for like $2.50, and there's bagels and bread. And you know, the grocery store for me, Co-op, is right over there. A lot of times I come here to get my bread. It's fresh and it's good, so it's worth my while. Now, matches. I'm always telling you guys to stock up on matches. So you can get a box, and it's got 8 individual boxes in it for $1.75. These are also going to be great for a barter item if people don't have matches. Or you can get the larger boxes that has $2.50 in it, and the striker is right on the side of it. I prefer these ones because the striker's on each individual box. And you know how if a striker gets wet, you can't use the matches. I also get these long ones for lighting candles or the fireplace or whatever. Now, these are getting harder to find, and this one is a refillable one. So a lot of the ones you get now aren't refillable, and these are only $1.50. Oops, sorry, can you guys see that? $1.50 each for the long lighters. Tons and tons of candles, incense sticks. So here's one. You get 5 boxes of 40 for $1.75. That's great. And look at this. This is pretty. A little flameless candles, you guys. Isn't that cute? Right? I should get some of those for the Zen Den. That's really pretty. Huh. And even the nicer scented candles. I mean, this one's $4.75, and they smell great. I've gotten several of these. And then if you have wax, you can re-pour your candles with some wick. And oh, crafts. Look at this. Sewing supplies. Like, these are great for like a bug out bag or for kids to learn to sew. $1.50, and you get like, you know, a nice little sewing kit. You can do the basics. They have dyes. They have just so much here, you guys. And then yarn. You can buy rolls of yarns and ribbons. And this looks super cool, right? That would be nice for making like anything, really. And lots of stickers and crafts and clips. And yeah, it's quite amazing. Actually, like, think about the savings compared to a place like Michael's. So you get all of these for $2. Felt, you get a pack of 40 pieces of felt for $3. It's great for crafts for the kids, especially over the holidays when they're off school. And then here we've got like picture frames and home decor. That's a cute little, so that's $5 for that. What else? They have lots and lots of stuff here, you guys. Little lamps. I think these are little touch lamps, right? So you just put batteries in them. They'd be great for power outages. What's this one? They got all sorts now of little plaques and hangers, and they've even got a man cave one with a beer opener. Haha, that's awesome. Okay, back into the decor and the crafts. Okay, so you can make wreaths. They have everything for making all sorts of things. They even have little glasses of different rocks and pebbles that you can use to kick up your displays. They've got self-adhesive wall tiles for if you want to change out your backsplash in your kitchen. They got the foams for doing flower displays. Like this big one is only $2. That's a great deal compared to a lot of the other places. They've got window panels and curtains and bins and baskets, and like I said, a lot of crafts. Just on the crafts alone for the kids, you can really save a lot of money on this stuff. Another thing, ooh, Another thing I do is I paint my windows sometimes in the holiday season. I did it more when my son was young, but these type of paints, the tempera paints, they're great. They wash right off the window. And then you can get some pre-done paintings for the kids, or you can get plain canvases, lots of different brushes. What else? Like this is just more crafty stuff for making your own DIY projects. And you know, things like these, you can paint them the colors you want really simply and save yourself a ton of money. And then we're back to the pet supplies. So here we've got lots of toys, and we're kind of getting into cat stuff. Lots of different treats and bowls and bags of food, and even beds, different dog and cat beds. And then suet for the birds in the winter months if you put these up. These are only $1.75, which is a great price. More cat toys. And then we're going to go down this aisle. This is like the bath and first aid and whatnot. So you can get Epsom salts. These I buy a lot. So with Epsom salts, and this is $1.75 for a bag. You can use these in your garden. I use them for my chickens to bath them. They've got different kinds like eucalyptus and lavender. I typically buy the plain ones because, like I said, I tend to use it in the garden a lot. And lots of different shampoos and conditioners and bath accessories, scrubbers and sponges, and then your hygiene products. They've got deodorants, and they've got razors and feminine products, lots of different toothpastes, which is great. Save some money from the big box stores, guys. And now for more hygiene when it comes to oral health, they have got a great deal on things like the floss picks and dental floss and mouthwash and definitely toothbrushes. And you know, at different seasons they have different things. So as we get closer to Christmas, they'll have more of these like little Christmassy soap pumps for your bathroom or your kitchen if you like to decorate that way. And now baby stuff. Look at all the stuff for babies, you guys. Just for toddlers. And again, you can just save yourself some money. You've got baby powder is $3.50. Again, that's the savings from the store, right? They've got all sorts of different wipes, and now we're into like shoelaces, good boot laces, insoles for your boots, keep your feet warm in the winter months. These make quite a difference in your shoes in the winter time. So, and it's $1.25 for a 2-pack. So you get 2 sets So you can, oh no, it's one set, my bad. But it's $1.25, you guys. That's way cheaper. You can get the cork ones, or you can even get the fancy ones, the gels, and they're only $3.50. I mean, shoe shine for $1.75. And then now over here, you can get all your needs for like Tylenol and A535 and Advil and diarrhea relief and insect repellent. And like this, look at this, guys, gauze. It's only $1.25 for this box of gauze. Another really good price they have on their stuff is their Band-Aids. Here we go. They're Band-Aids. So you get these big boxes. I mean, there's 5 large Band-Aids, but it's only $1.25. You know, at the big box, you're looking at $5-6. Like this, 32 pack for $1.25. That's amazing. So it's always worth your while to take a look around. And they even have these self-stick bandages, so they stick to themselves. And I use these with my dogs because they can't get them off. What else we got here? Lots of different face products and makeup. And another thing to stock up on are these. So you get a bag of cotton balls for $1.25. And somewhere around here, I thought I saw Vaseline, but I guess they don't have any right now. But they have all the peroxide and alcohol and all your stuff for first aid at substantially cheaper prices than what you're going to pay in the big box stores. And then this is just more makeup and accessories. And then over here they got some fuzzy shorts. They've got boxers and underwear and slippers and socks. You know, and they're good price. So a nice pair of men's boxers, they're like $3.50 here, $3. You know, you can get some good heavy socks. Like those are nice winter socks. I'm not sure what the price is on them, but they look great. They've got these comfy thermal socks, and they're only $4 here. Oops, I'm making a mess. Oh, and look at these ones, you guys. These are $4. Oh, they're so soft. What else? They got lots and lots of socks for men, women, and children. They even have pantyhose. And you guys know how much these things cost, so we're talking $1.75 here. I mean, think about the prices. I paid a ton for pantyhose before at like grocery stores or pharmacies. So this is a good saver. And then hair products. They've got different ties and clips and bobby pins and, pardon the pole, and brushes and everything. I mean, just at a substantial savings. Like this is a pretty good brush. And what is it? $4.25. That's a good price, right? Like save yourself some money. Especially when it comes to kids, because they lose all these hair ties and clips all the time, right, when they're out playing. So it's much cheaper to get it this way and save yourself some money. Christmas, I tell you, this Dollarama that I go to has so much Christmas. Oh, and I missed this. So they have the Jameson vitamins, and they're $4.25. Again, that's a substantial savings over the big box stores. It's way better priced. And they have just so much, you guys. It's like a normal store, right? Like, look at the icy squares, $3.50. I mean, they're like $8 at the grocery store. So now here we go. We're into the good stuff now. So incandescent light bulbs. Do you guys know that in BC they've banned incandescent light bulbs? And this is the last place that I can find them. So for a 2-pack, it's $1.75 for 2. And I really encourage you guys, if you're not using incandescent light bulbs, try to find some. You have to remember they were originally created to benefit our health. And all these other light bulbs actually cause health problems. They cause anxiety, they cause depression, they cause illness. So do your research, try to find some incandescent light bulbs and stock up on them. And all this smart stuff, it's no good, man. Like, it's no good. So they have the bulbs for your chandeliers and your fridge and your stove, and they have little wireless remote control ones, and cords and extension cords, and then tons of crazy glue and tape. So these little ones, they're not the brand, but this is $1.25 for 4. They're great in your bug out bag or your purse. You know how when you buy the big ones, the actual crazy glue ones like these, a lot of the times the end seals up and you can't get the product out. So with these little ones, for the price of it, you can just toss it out after you use it and not worry about that. So tons of duct tape and all sorts of stuff. They've got little mouse traps, $1.25 for a 2-pack. They have all sorts. They've even got a dressing bag for hunters, for if you're doing a deer. This is a bag for a deer. Tons of zap straps and bungee cords and just all sorts of handy things to have around your house. Carabiners and things for washing your car. They do have a little bit of car accessories here. Not a great deal, but they do have some. Now remember, all of the dollar stores are different depending on what area you're in. So they'll all have something a little different, which is why it's a great idea to check them out. So Christmas, here you go. Save yourself some money. Even these bags, you guys. This is $1.50 for a nice wine bag. Why pay $6 or $7 at the big box stores when you can get it for this? Or 2 small gift bags, well, medium size, for $2.25. It's just a substantial savings. And look at this, they even have a felt wine bag, which is really nice, for $1.50. That's a great price. And tape. Who doesn't go through a ton of tape at Christmas? So it's $1.25. You know, again, we're paying like $4, $5, $6 at the big box stores for the same thing. And your bows and your tags and your Christmas stockings. And then back over to this side, you got all sorts of hardware and, you know, hangers for hanging pictures and organizing your space. Lots of these 3M hangers. I use these for putting up my Christmas lights. And I tell you, they want a fortune for them. Even at like Wally World, it's expensive. So lots of different gloves. I mean, we should have lots of gloves on hand. You can get this nice pair. It's $1.50. And they have a nice variety of different ones that you can get. You can even get a hard hat here, guys. So sandpaper, and this is like a tool area. So it's got like some basic tools and things like that. And then we're going into the paint. They've got tons of pretty good quality stuff. Like you can get a sanding block if you're doing drywall. You can get paint rollers and paint brushes, and I mean, look at this, you guys, and the savings. So you get a foam roller with the tray for $2, and oh, 2 rollers actually. So that's great. And look at some of these brushes. Again, I mean, this is $1.50, $2.75. You know, we pay a fortune for this stuff at the big box stores. You can even get a wide one for, what is this, $2.25. You guys, save some money. And we're back over here. They got some Christmas tchotchkes, some funny little Merry Christmas hats. So much. I could go on and on. Look, you can even get a hat for when you make a snowman. And these ones are headbands. How cool is that? That's kind of neat, you guys. I'm not really into the whole Christmas thing, but they're cool. So over here you can get drop sheets and a tarp. Look at this. So a 4x6 tarp for $2.75. That's a really good price. They've got these anti-fatigue floor pieces, like sponge pieces. Oh, wipers for your car. Um, See this, a splitter for your power. It's only $3 here, you guys. And then birdseed, more cat toys, and then artificial flowers. A lot of people use these artificial flowers to decorate, and you can save a ton of money. So let's find something fancy. So this is only $2 for these ones. Look at how fancy these are. You know, I mean, I'm thinking at Michael's, you'd probably pay $10 for the exact same thing. And they have a nice assortment. They even have the plain wreaths if you want to decorate it yourself. Look at all this stuff, right? It's so beneficial to get out to your local dollar stores. Oh, and here's another great one. These are the insulating kits for doing your windows in the winter months. So this is for a standard window. It's $1.25. They had the bigger ones before for the patio doors, but they're probably selling out. And they've got the foam weather stripping, again, $1.25. So that's a great price. And then we're back into more Christmas and stuff. So they've got Tupperwares and tins and little trees. These are the sticks. Well, I have them at the end of my driveway so people can see. And then they have the warmers, you know, for your feet. I used these when I was in Ottawa on the convoy because they kept me from freezing. You can get the whole foot warmer ones. They're only $2.50. The hand warmers, you get a 2-pack for $1.25. And same with the toe warmers, a 2-pack for $1.25. They've got the window scrapers, and look at all these mitts and toques, and it's, you know, save some money, you guys. Especially, like I said, for kids, because they lose them, right? We go and spend $10 on a pair of gloves, and they come home with one. So buy them here, and then let them, you know, learn some responsibility. And here we go. Look at more Christmas stuff. Even pretty little tea towels for $2.25. Look at that. Beautiful cardinal. And they've got plastic cups for parties and plates if your kids are having little Christmas parties. They got fun little baking cups. So this is 24 paper cups. This one has the Grinch on it. They're only $2.50. And look at, there's some other ones. This is really cute. These are cute. See, I'm going to end up buying this stuff. Yeah, just so much to look at. Okay, let's go down here. So here we've got Glade candles, and they're candy cane cheer. A 2-pack for $5. Oh, guys, they smell good. And then just, wow. I mean, I could go on and on about the Christmas stuff and how much money you could save. Look at this little guy. How much is he? $4.75 for this cute little tree. Right? It's got the grapevine and then the garland around it. Okay, so, and boxes. Save yourself money on boxes too. You know, it's easier to put a present in a box than it is to wrap it. So look at $2 for this nice size box, right? And they've got the plastic tablecloths. $1.50 for that. Save yourself some mess, some cleanup time. Let's keep going here. All sorts of stuff. And they have lots of decor, signs and whatnot that go in the house. They've got Christmas mats and the little spiky things you put in your yard. This is cute, right? $3.25 for that. That's not bad. Lots and lots to look at. And then over here we've got Christmas craft stuff for the kids. Now, who doesn't love this stuff? Look at this. You can get a jar of buttons, Christmassy colored buttons for $4. You know, you could literally keep your kids busy for hours and hours. Like, let them do one of their own stockings. This is only $2. There's so much, you guys. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Oh, look at this guy. He's like a Santa gnome out of a parachute, and he's only $4.75. That's super cute. You can get the legs for hanging out of the back of your vehicle, and they're $4. And just so much. And then what are we getting into here? We're getting into the ornaments. They've got tree toppers and the snow. So this big can of the artificial snow is only $4.25. The small one is $2.25. They've got the snow blanket and the shredded snow and the icicle. They're felt, and you just put them along your window, and that's $2.50 for 12 feet. What else? They've got the hangers and the ornaments, and they have a nice selection of ornaments, like, you know, compared to what you would get in other places. So yeah, great selection of that. And they've got some more Christmas stuff over here. They've got the ornament box. How much is that? $4.50. That's a great deal. And it holds 32 balls, so that's pretty good. All sorts of Christmas socks. Oh, and here's what I was talking about. These are, I just got this one. It's Ivy and Castle, and it's the gingerbread soap. I just got that one, and I really like it. But they have all sorts, and these are great for gifts or for stocking stuffers. It's all the Ivy and Castle, and it's a good quality product. So the hand soap is $4.50. These bars of soap are only $2.25 or $2.50, pardon me. And then it just keeps going. It's a really nice product. Like there's orange spice, peppermint. What else they got down here? Apple cinnamon. And that's a good price. Like I said, it's great for a stocking stuffer or stuff. And they've got some Christmas boxers and Christmas t-shirts that says go big or go home. Also, they're great for sunglasses. They have sunglasses in here and reading glasses. So you can get a nice pair of reading glasses for $1.25. Yes, I said that. We can now officially afford to lose them and break them. And then Christmas cards, right? Like all their cards, they're $1 a piece. Instead of paying a fortune at the big box stores. And here we go. This is a box of 6 cards, and it's $4. So that's even better than $1 a card, right? Or look at this one. This is 6 cards with envelopes for $3. Look at that. That's really pretty. And they have a great selection. Like I like this one because my favorite color is blue. Warmest winter wishes. That's beautiful. So yep, definitely saving money. And then here we got kids' toys. Oh, and we've got electronics. So you know how you're constantly buying new cords for your phone and they're like 10, 20 bucks? You can get them here way cheaper. So $4.25 for some of these cords. It's okay. They've got all sorts of stuff. They got headphones, and again, you know, if your kids are just getting into gaming or something and they're younger and they want these headsets that are like $300, start them out with these. That's like $4.95 or $4.25 for some headsets. Some funky light projectors. They've got, holy, they got everything here. They even have the LED fill light, you know, a tripod. Maybe I should get one of them. It would probably make my life easier. Then travel pillows, and they even have keyboards like that, $5 for a color light up keyboard. All sorts of poster boards, and then over here, tons and tons of toys, different kind of games. Look at that, Date, Fate, Eliminate. That sounds like a fun game for a teenager. Oh, it doesn't have a price on it, but I'm gonna guess they're probably all $5. All these different games are probably $5. See that? A clever game where clues and art overlap. You can get like a a kit to paint a plane. I think you make the plane as well. It's a 3D wooden one. All sorts of stuff, and little toddler toys for learning their shapes and their dexterity. Yeah, look at, you even got Monopoly in here for $5. They've got these little trays if you want to do your handprint plaster kit, and that's only $5. That would be fun for presents. You could give those to Grandma and Grandpa. And then we're into, again, back to the craft kind of things. So these are the paints that I use on my windows. They're tempera, so they wash off really easy. And this is a big 250 mils for $2. So that's a great price. All sorts of markers and pens and notepads and journals. It's really, really good. I'm gonna grab this dry erase. It's only $1.25 for 3 of them, and it comes with the eraser. That's a pretty good deal. And they've got sketch pads and tons of different markers. I mean, they even have the Sharpie, the permanent markers, and their prices are so much better here. I go through a lot of the Sharpies because I use them for marking my jars and stuff for canning. So, and look at this, you guys. These are all different books for journaling or for keeping notes, or, you know, yeah, different stuff, right? Look at that. Be a gold digger. What's this one say? Great ideas. All sorts. Like, every time I come in here, I see something new that I haven't noticed. And then again, back to the kids' toys. I don't know how big your kids' stockings are, but my son, I mean, he's older now, but man, when he was little, we would literally fill his stocking, and it's almost as tall as I am. So these dollar stores, they make a great place to get a lot of this stuff. And then down there, they've got envelopes and labels and rubber bands, calendars. They got lots of calendars. I think they're $1.25 each. You can get a box of envelopes for like $1.75. So if you think about, oh look, and here's more toys. If you think about how much we spend on these little items in the big box stores, you can really save a lot of money. They've even got some BC Lions and Barbie Tchotchke, all the Marvel stuff, and Paw Patrol, and oh, and stuff for like candles for birthdays, all the different pins and party hats, and all that stuff is really cheap. So you can get a number candle for $1 here. They got the number balloons. They've got tons of balloons. So, and you're looking at 15 balloons for $1.25, right? You can afford to get more balloons. Look at this pretty little box. It says Mom on it. And that's only $3.25, right? That's a beautiful size box for a gift. And they've got some round gift boxes, lots more of birthday party decor for hangings and stuff, lots of bows. They've even got a little bit of wedding stuff here that you could use to decorate for weddings. And books. They do really have a ton of books. A lot of children's books, but they do have some other books in here as well. You just got to dig around. It seems to be a little bit of a mess today. It's not quite usually like this, but you know, word search puzzles, Sudoku, those are fun for people as well. Nice Christmas gift to keep their mind occupied. And then they've got the plastic tablecloths over here, $1.25, and all sorts of colors. And the colored plates. These are $1.25 for 20 plates. I mean, you could really, you know, put together a really nice looking party for Christmas or whatever. And they've got more of the, oh look at tissue paper. So you guys, this is a good pack of tissue paper, 20 sheets for $1.25 in every color under the rainbow, right? Which is great. I mean, for stuffing these little bags. And then they've got the plastic cutlery. So you get 24 cutlery for $1.75. And they have many different varieties again. And paper towels, again, to match up if you want. Look at this. So this is 100 luncheon serviettes for $1.50. Can you guys see that? $1.50. That's a great price. And they even have the royal china, which you know and I know is really expensive. So here you can get 20 luncheon plates for $3.75. That's a great price. And then they have the dinner plates. You get 10 for $2.75, which is another great price. And they've got the little Christmas dishes for if you're having a Christmas party, and all the fancy napkins for the same thing. Sorry, it's okay. And lots of different birthday bags and congratulation bags. And then you get into the regular cards like the thinking of you and the birthday and all that stuff. They're all $1 a piece, you guys. Like I've paid like $7, $8 for a card because I didn't get to the dollar store on time. And they've got the plastic cups. And they've got the bathroom cups, so you get 50 of these for $2.50. That's a great price too if you want your kids to practice good oral hygiene. And they even have like little shooter glasses, so you get 20 of them for $2. And who doesn't play beer pong, right? So they've got these, great for beer pong. I'm not sure how much they are. It says 50 cups. But they're probably really cheap, you know? A couple bucks or something. They got coffee, the plastic or paper coffee cups and styrofoam coffee cups. Yeah, so I will show you guys what I got from here when I get home. And until then, I will see you when I get back. Bye.